Hey everybody, today I want to talk about passion. I've asked my friends and family and I put this question out on social media, but if there was one thing that if you were laying in the bed in the morning and the sun comes through the shades and it hits your eyes and it's early and it wakes you up maybe before the alarm clock goes off, but when you open your eyes you're excited because it's a new day and you get to do this thing that you love and it energizes you and you don't want to roll over and go back to sleep. You're excited to be awake and follow this passion. What is that for you? So think about that for a second. What is it that gets you excited? What would you be excited about in the morning? And my second question is, what are you doing about it? Are you following that passion? Are you pursuing it? Are you putting anything in place to do this thing you're passionate about? Or are you making excuses to put it off? Are you saying, I don't have time to do it right now. I'll start this weekend. I'll start this project, or I'll start looking into this new thing, or I don't have the money maybe next month, or when we get past the holidays, or I'm getting a bonus at the end of the summer, and I'll have more money then to start. Where are you in the process? Because I think you can always find reasons to put something off, no matter how appealing it is. I mean, we've proven that people will do more to avoid pain than they will to pursue happiness. So, or maybe you think you're avoiding the pain of starting something new or a change, when really on the other side of that could be your passion. It could be your sense of purpose. So, I think this is so important because I truly do believe if you look at the most successful people in the world, most of them are doing something that they are passionate about. If you look at the happiest people in the world, they're doing something that they're passionate about. And a lot of people that are just sort of existing, that are, they're waking up the second time the snooze goes off and they're kind of muddling through and they're getting to their job and they're making somebody else's passion a reality. They're making somebody else's dream come true, whoever created that company. But, and they're collecting a paycheck, but they're not really fulfilling themselves. And, they go home, they turn on the TV, and they kill some time watching the news and, whatever, they get on social media. You're wasting this time when you could be following this passion. You could be making your own dreams come true. You could be creating the company that other people are going to work for you while they're trying to figure out what they're passionate about. So I think it's really important to think about this. I think it's core to who we are. And also I think people that haven't found their passion, I think so many people are searching for that, but maybe don't know what it is they're searching for. They know there's something missing, but they haven't realized it's this sense of purpose. And I think that's a big reason that we see a lot of negativity in the world now is people are, they're living for somebody else. They're living somebody else's dream and making somebody else happy, and they're looking for this thing to be passionate about. So maybe they turn on the news and they see people, marching out in the street, and they see people screaming and yelling, and, people are angry. And you can be very passionately angry. And because they don't have their own thing that they're passionate about, their own sense of purpose, they see that and go, wow, these people are really feeling something. Like maybe if I'm a part of that, I'll find this passion too. And so people are looking for something to glom onto rather than finding this positive thing that can be their purpose and that can be self-fulfilling. They're just following someone else's because they haven't taken the time to examine what would make me happy? What am I put here for? Because I really do think that all of us are put here for a reason. And that will be the thing or things where you find your true happiness and you find that passion and you find that energy. For instance, for me, when I get up in the morning, I'm excited about doing this. I'm excited about talking to you and hopefully imparting some positivity on you, giving you some ideas to think about, maybe that you haven't thought about in a certain way, or you see things in a different light. And then also going out and promoting the message of doing the right thing and encouraging people to do that and recognizing people that do and trying to spread that message. I'm passionate about that. I'm not going to give that up. And I encourage you, when you find your passion, follow it relentlessly. I've been doing this now for a few years, and I'll tell you, it started off slow, and I had excuses too. And I don't know how to make a website. Maybe I still don't, but I did it. I took the first step. I had to do something. I had to start somewhere. And then, I created some merchandise. I got bracelets because I wanted to be able to spread the message more effectively. And then, I started writing and started thinking, hey, I can shoot some videos and I can talk about this, or maybe I can actually go places and speak to audiences. And it kind of just grows. And I think that's the way it goes for everybody. If you have this dream that seems maybe huge at first, you're going to create a company, you're going to do whatever this big thing might be. It seems a little insurmountable at first, but you have to start somewhere. You have to take that little step, and you'll start to see some of those excuses fall away. It becomes easier because you start seeing this progress, and you start feeling that energy of following that purpose and following that passion. And once you get on that path, it makes it much easier to steer the naysayers away. Because I guarantee you, once you step outside of the norm, most people's norm of, going to that job every day and just collecting a check and just kind of following the normal path that maybe is not really fulfilling you. It might be fulfilling you financially, which is important, but it might not really be fulfilling that inner part of you, that true happiness that really creates that energy and that purpose for you. So once people see you step outside of that, I guarantee you, because I've had people say stuff like this to me, well, what are you doing? I mean, how are you going to make money? That's not going to work. You can't create this company out of nothing. I mean, come on. Or somebody else probably has already done it. Who cares? Who cares? If people can't do something, they want to tell you can't either, because it makes people uncomfortable when you step outside of what their norm is too, and you start to become happy and you start to become successful doing this thing that they feel pretty sure that they can't do. They might not be right because they haven't tried, but you are going to be the one that tries and proves them wrong, because you are going to follow this passion relentlessly, because on the way of this path, and you don't have to get all the way to the end to find it. On this path, you're going to start finding happiness. You're going to find this energy. You're going to find this drive. And, people throw stones at things that shine. So when people see you happy doing this, they might want to bring you down. Don't listen to it. Follow this passion. Don't make excuses. Don't prove them right. Follow this passion and find your sense of purpose. Because like I said, you were created for a reason. You're here for a reason. I totally believe that. And everybody has something to offer. And a lot of people, don't have the greatest sense of themselves and think like, well, what can I offer? The best I can do is go to this job and, just make it happen for somebody else. That's not me. I'm not the big idea person. I'm not the big dreamer. I guarantee you it's in there somewhere. If you don't think it is right now, do some soul searching. Think about, what's an idea, what's an activity, what's something that when I talk about it, I get energized. I'm excited. Even if I'm not doing it currently, even just thinking about, talking about these ideas of maybe I want to get in to start doing this. And if that gets you fired up, I think you need to delve a little deeper. Explore that, because that could be your thing. That could be the way you change the world. And it really could change the world. I mean, you look at, like I said earlier, the most successful people, whether it be financially or, happiness with themselves and the world around them, they are the people that follow their passion. So there's no reason that can't be you. So I want you to really examine this. I would really like you to share with me what your passion is, but not only what it is, how you are pursuing it. If you aren't pursuing it yet, what is your first step? whatever it may be. Like I said, I'm passionate about helping other people and, speaking and spreading positivity. So I had to start somewhere. My first step was, creating the website, creating accounts, all this stuff, and moving in the right direction, small steps. So let's think of the first couple small steps. Let's say you want to, I don't know, you want to fly planes. You think that would be awesome. That's something that you're passionate about. When's the first class to become a pilot? What books are you reading right now on aviation? Or, you want to, I don't know, you want to start a small business somewhere. What are you doing? How are you lining up your merchandise? Have you found the place that it's going to be? Are you going to do it out of your house? When have you started creating the website? Give me a couple of steps that you're going on. And maybe if you have this passion and you're not exactly sure where to start, share that as well. I would be more than happy to help you if I can. And if I can't, maybe someone in the comments, someone that sees you talking about this, you might bond over that. They might already be doing what you're doing, and they can help you down that path. So please really give this some thought. Find that purpose, find that passion, share that story, see if we can all make the world a better place together, and find your internal happiness on the way.